Hey guys, sorry it has been so long since I've done an update. I have actually recorded some updates, but I haven't had time to upload them. So, I just thought that I would just start fresh, and it will only be a quick update. Well, I'll try and make it quick. I don't really have a lot to report on, even though it has been like 5 weeks since I've done an upload. So, as for me, I am doing well. My feet have started to swell a lot. Like first thing in the morning they are swollen. So there's not much we can do about that. I know my doctor just said to rest, but yeah, after being in bed all night, I wake up and they're still swollen. I woke up this morning, I thought, well, I'll just quickly hop up while my feet are still a bit smaller and go for a walk, and they didn't fit in my shoes. I had to try a lot to get them to fit in my shoes. So other than that, I have had these chest pains that they come and go. They're not that frequent, but they are intense. My doctor doesn't seem very worried about them at all. My last scan, he was still measuring over 2 weeks ahead. So he has measured 2 weeks ahead since my, I think, scan that I had at 15 weeks maybe. He measured a week and a half ahead at my 12-week scan, and then he measured ahead 2 weeks ahead at my 20-week scan, and he's still measuring 2 weeks ahead now. So that was at 23 weeks and 4 days I had a scan, and he was measuring big then. So my doctor, I asked her, said, is there anything wrong with that? Because we do know our dates. And he said that he's probably just going to be a tall boy. So Ken and I both have tall genes on either side, so that'll probably be why. I am a tall girl. I'm as tall as what Ken is, but Ken is obviously an average sized guy, so I'm a tall girl. I'm actually in his room right at the moment because obviously most of you know my situation. We live where we work, the house is supplied. So I'm not really going to show you anything in here because I haven't really done anything. I have a bed behind me. It doesn't have a mattress on it anymore. That's about to go out on Sunday, which is not tomorrow, the next day. I am going to pick up his crib and change table and that off a friend that's giving it to me. So, and if I don't like that stuff, well, I will just buy some new stuff. But if it's alright, well, I'll just go with that. I will show you some of his clothes that I've got. I'll just turn the camera around, and then maybe I can just show you what's in here. So, I went mad on eBay and bought a heap of baby wipes. And then I have this book that a friend gave me from Colorado. Sure if you can see that. Definitely read that. It'll make you cry. And then I have his, I'll be getting more of these today. And there's his sock stash and a few pairs of shorts that he's got. And these are the rest of his outfits. This is a gift off of dear friend in Colorado. Another gift. This is a little bit of stuff that I bought in town. He is going to be a big boy, so we're not going to get anything, just a few singlets. And that there. So that's his stuff, really. So, while I'm up, I will give you a belly shot. So, that's how we're going there. Just give us 2 seconds, sorry. And I'll show you. I got my nappy bag. I'm not sure if I said anything about it in my last video, but I was looking and I didn't just want a diaper bag that was just for that reason. So, I'll show you what I got. I had a look online and I looked at it and I just fell in love with this bag. So it's a leather bag that I'll be able to use as an overnight bag. but that's it there. So it's Stalk Sack brand. In Australia, they retail for $460 or something, and there was just no way I was going to pay that sort of money for a bag. So I was looking online. I would have bought one of these secondhand if I could have found a nice one. And I found this on a site in Australia for $320, I think it was, so I snapped it up. So I also have been getting small things, like I have just a little first aid kit for him. It's got a thermometer and just things to help administer any medication. I'm not one of those people that will medicate my baby, but if he needs a bit of Panadol or something, if he's teething, I will help him out. So I have a wet bag in here as well. I will be getting a wet bag again today because when I put my order in for my cloth diapers, the lady had a lot of trouble getting them in through customs, so it nearly took over 2 months. So she's throwing in a heap of free stuff. So, and this is just a change mat. This all come with the bag, so that's Stalk Sack brand. I do have a bag of wipes in here already. I'm not thinking that I will put a whole one in here. I'm just not sure yet because it takes up a lot of room. And I just have some freebie stuff in here that I forgot, so I might as well just put it in here as an emergency sort of stuff. I have washed all his clothes, so I put some socks and that in here already for him. I don't know, it's just me nesting, I think. So, and that's all I've got in here at the moment. I also have this that the same dear friend gave me, so I've got that in here ready for him. And I'll just leave that in here. That this book butt that I showed you guys, it's definitely worth reading. She said that every time she read it, that she cried, and I thought, oh, I'm not really a crying sort of a person when I read stuff, but it was a tearjerker. So definitely, if you can find it, it's worth getting. My weight gain was really slow at the start until about 20 weeks, I suppose, and then I really started putting on it, and I'm still fitting all in the same shorts. I'm fitting everything the same. Obviously, I have put on a little bit of weight. I haven't tried to wear any of my old jeans or anything. I'm sure they might be a bit snug. But I have put on 10 kilos. I'm just shy of putting on 10 kilos. So, and I'm nearly 25 weeks. I don't know what that works out in pounds, but and I have put on a fair bit in the last 6 weeks. I'm nearly putting on 1 kilo a week. And I'm not quite sure whether that has got a bit to do with the amount of swelling that I'm getting. Because it just seems I'm getting more and more swollen every day, like my hands. I'm going to have to take my rings off soon because, well, this one here is probably getting too tight. This one here is always too big, so I thought I could get away with it for a bit longer with that. But other than that, I really don't have a whole bunch more for you guys. Yeah, there's been so much sad stuff happen lately. I have a friend that has gone through a lot of IVF, and they have been open about it, and they lost a baby just after he was born, a couple of hours after he was born last year, and so that was heartbreaking for them. I'm not quite sure if they knew that there was a problem, but yeah, he lived for I think 4 hours. So she carried to term, and then they got back on the IVF train again and got pregnant pretty much straight away, I think. And they were due 3 weeks after me, and they just let everyone know yesterday that their baby had passed. So it would have at least been 21 weeks. So that to me is just, I just feel so lucky to have him in here. He kicks and he rolls and he moves and he crushes my bladder and all of that fun stuff. And I wouldn't trade it for anything. I really, really wouldn't. I feel so blessed to be pregnant, and I would do this swelling, the sleepless nights. I'm looking forward to so much of this, and I wouldn't take any of it back. So my heart goes out to people that are struggling and that are still struggling, because I know what it feels like, and I'm just so sorry to hear of good people just get the worst stuff happen to them. And yeah, so I'll leave it at that, guys. It was my short video that's lasted 11 minutes. I will go, and I will try not to leave it so long before I do another one. Okay, guys, bye.